Hey, it's your girl Ia back again with another video. So I wanted to do another video about another topic. I was thinking about adding this into my Dreamscape Diaries playlist, but I was like, nah, I'll just make another quick video and kind of like an extra and just throw it out there. Let me just put in my disclaimer real quick. I am not a professional in any kind of way as far as health is concerned. I am not a doctor. I am not a lawyer, attorney. I am not anybody a part of the authorities as far as like police and stuff. If you are experiencing any issues with any that would need any of those kinds of authorities or counseling, please seek out the proper guidance and counseling. Do not take advice from someone on the internet. But yeah, I'm here for entertainment purposes only and just to inform and uplift the collective and share some of my personal experiences. So thank you for joining me again. Again, if you're new, welcome to my ever-growing channel. Please support. And please follow me on cornucopiainsight on IG. And if you've already been here, what up, fam? You real one. Y'all know y'all the real ones. So thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for the support. So this next video I wanted to jump into has to do with certain things that we see in the dream state. So I've had dreams where you can tell when people are trying to attach certain entities into your dream state or trying to manipulate or scry into your dream state. I just want to give you some red flags or some danger signs of things you should not want to see in your dream state. You might want to cleanse yourself, get some readings. I'll give you some other tips at the end of the video, some other things you can do that I do. I've done it before, that I currently do. So, yeah, let's get into it. If in the dream state you are eating food or anybody is trying to offer you food, that is a huge red flag. That's one of the biggest ones that people have talked about when, I'm sorry, I gotta get hair in my face annoying the crap out of me. Anyway, yeah, that's one of the biggest things that you hear a lot of people talking about is if they're being offered food in the dream state. If you're being offered food, try your best to neglect that food. Do not take it, do not eat it. Unfortunately, I've had some dreams where I did eat the food, and in my waking life things was a little unstable after that. So definitely do your prayers regularly, do your cleansings and your baths regularly. Another red flag in dreams that you don't want to see is you having to use a toilet, constantly using a toilet. Now it's split down the middle. Some people say that when you're using the bathroom in a dream, you're releasing something. You're releasing something bad and it's like making room for something good. But it's all about context, right? So what else is going on in that dream besides you going to that bathroom? Like there's times when I've went to a bathroom in a dream and it was like really clean, right? There's other dreams where you try to use the bathroom in a dream and you end up going on yourself or on a piece of furniture. You're sitting on a piece of furniture and you go on yourself, or if it's something where you end up again going to the bathroom on yourself and you're in front of a bunch of people. Whoever is sending stuff to you, they want to humiliate you. They want to make you feel insecure. They want to place that in your dream state so that it comes true in your working life. Do you hear me? People at work try to do stuff like that a lot, but in your waking life, so that manifests in your waking life is what I'm trying to say. But typically if the bathroom is clean and you don't recall really going on yourself or even using the bathroom at all, that's a different situation. I don't think that's as bad. At least in my particular experience, it didn't feel like anything bad or anything I should be concerned about. But if it's like a humiliation thing, it's in front of people, you get caught with your pants down, or you actually do go on a I guess you're sitting in a chair or on a bed and you feel like you got to go, and you go, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it could mean that maybe you just got to use the bathroom and spirit is waking you up so you can go to the damn bathroom. That's a possibility too. That's happened to me too. But like I said, it's split down the middle about the bathroom dreams, and it depends on the state of the bathroom and how you felt in that moment. So that's one. That's another thing. The bathroom. So eating food, the bathroom, and there was another one I was going to touch on besides food and the bathroom. Oh, if you are operating any kind of vehicle in a dream, or rather, it's a good sign if you're operating it. If you're the one operating it, cool. If someone else is in the driver's seat, that would indicate someone else is trying to control your life, or you feel like you have no control in your waking life. Or like I said, someone is throwing magic at you in the dream state, trying to attach stuff to you in the dream state, trying to control the vehicle. They're trying to control you. They're trying to control your mind. They're trying to control the messages that you get in dreams. And again, prayers, cleansings, do what you need to do. Okay? So I just want to touch on a couple of the things that I do to help myself. So every time I pray before I go to bed, I definitely sage. I smudge with my Palo Santo sticks. I light a candle. I say my prayers. Another thing I do is I put something called camphor. It's like these little crystallized little blocks. It's like little block, almost like sugar cube blocks. But it's camphor. It has a very strong menthol-like smell, like mothballs. Put that in some cool water. Put it under your bed. In the middle of your bed. Is pinpointed to the middle of your bed, underneath your bed as much as you can. And I would put that. That's supposed to suck up any negative energies while you're sleeping and to help protect you. Another thing that you can do is put something that's called cascarilla, which is basically like dried eggshells, like dried down powdered eggshells. You take that, put it on the inside of your pillow. Shout out to Olga Ochum in Jersey for teaching me that. I didn't even know that. That I'd like to thank her for that one day whenever she sees this video. If she ever sees this video, she helped me a lot with that. She gave me that helpful tip, which was to put some of that cascarilla on the inside of your pillow, your pillowcase, and rub it on your pillow. And that's supposed to help aid giving you clarity in your dreams as well. Another thing to do is take a glass of water, again, as cold as you can get it, and you could put it in a corner in your bedroom. It has to be a corner. And again, it's to draw in. The point of it is to draw in the camphor, even the flames from the candle. It's meant to draw in the negative energies, to pull it away from you, to protect you. Okay? So that's another thing you can do. I do that. Another thing I like to do as well, I made like a little pouch, like a little protection pouch. So I put my mugwort that I'm pretty sure you guys seen pictures of it, or if you haven't, there's pictures of it on my IG page. Mugwort is supposed to promote healthy dreams and clarity in dreams, and that has helped a lot. I do mugwort tea before I go to bed. It's very bitter. I put a little bit of honey in it because I don't want to like mess or manipulate the properties in it too much. So I just put like a drop of honey. I deal with the taste. I just deal with it. I have a satchel or a little pouch that I put together with some of the mugwort herb to promote healthy dreams, to promote the dream state further. I have my amethyst stone in there. I have I have a tourmaline, black tourmaline stone in there. And what else do I have in there? Oh, my evil eye chain, which I actually need to get cleaned and put back on the chain and actually start wearing around my neck again because I stopped wearing it because the chain broke. I'm going to go replace it with another chain, and the chain rusted. So I have to like replace the chain completely. But and my evil eye pendant. So between that, the two stones, and the mugwort, I just put that in the satchel, the little pouch, and I put it under my pillow as well. And and of course I said say your prayers. So those are just some things that I like to do to kind of help with that. Oh, and I'll even put, of course, my agua florida, my Florida water, put it on myself. Go to bed in that too. You can also sleep in all white. That'll help as well, attract the good spirits and repel the bad. And I can't stress this enough. When you do your prayers, be intentional with your wording in your prayers. The enemy likes to trip us up. They like to trip us up. So I like to trip them up right back. So I always change my wording in my prayers and use different words and try to, say it in a different order, ask for certain things differently in a different order, or I'll even get creative and start singing some of my prayers, so you can do that as well. That's another form of cleansing, by the way, is, just walk around just singing, singing. But so that's another thing that can also help with that. There was one more thing. Since we are on the talk about bad things in dreams and people throwing negative things at you in dreams and trying to attach entities and all that kind of stuff, another thing I wanted to touch on, well, two other things I wanted to touch on. One was about astral projection. I like to pray a lot that when I astral project to other places, that I don't get stuck there, because it may be, again, if the enemy is infiltrating, they're trying to take you to places where you ain't supposed to be. So I ask for spirit to, hey, block me off from doors I'm not supposed to open or go through. Make sure that, if I do go to these places for whatever reason and I lose my way, attach that protection cord around me and lasso my behind right back, please. I ask for protection from any entities that people are trying to stick to me in those realms, because even in the dream state, people can try and stick stuff to you. So that's one. The other thing was about the dreaded sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is a big thing. It is a huge phenomenon. A lot of people have experienced it, have said they experienced it. I've had sleep paralysis before, and it's been like, how can I put it? Like in certain degrees. And by certain degrees, I don't mean temperature. I mean, like when I was in the beginning, when I was first in the beginning of my spiritual awakening, it happened to me on a lower scale where it wasn't too overwhelming. It wasn't too crazy. But then again, as we go down the line, new levels, new devils, different kinds of energies you cross on your path, people doing negative energy work to you, it got more intense in my experience, to where not only can you not blink or open your eyes, you can't move. In some cases, it's gotten to a place where I can actually feel something sit on the side of my bed with me. And then imagine you can't open your eyes or scream if you wanted to, or move. I mean, I wouldn't want to open my eyes to see what the hell it is anyway, but to be perfectly honest with you, I don't want to see it. I have even, besides feeling this thing sit on the bed next to me, I've felt it breathing on my face. It, whatever it is. And I say it because at one time, this thing, whatever it was, it even growled. Okay? So there's so many different things that people can send your way, and it just depends on the strength of the magic that they're using and what their intention is of what they're trying to send. So I wanted to touch on that as well. And when you are in that instance where you can't blink, you can't open your eyes, you can't scream, you can't move, you can't do any of those things, I've learned to kind of calm down. I've learned to calm down in those instances and not be so worried, and just realize that you have angels protecting you. You have spirits that are there for you, good spirits that are there that guide you and protect you. And once you know that and you put your faith in that, you realize that whatever the thing is that's holding you like in paralysis, it can't do anything to you. It really can't. And once I got that through my head, I would just, again, say my Our Father, my Hail Mary, I would say any prayer I can, but in my head, obviously, because you can't move, you can't talk. But I would just pray. And when I prayed, this thing would subside and then I would wake up. So yeah, it's a very scary experience. And I feel for the people that go through that. And it took me a while to get, sad to say, but not accustomed to it, but to understand how to combat it, to understand that it's not to be feared as much as you think. Like, you can ward that off. And like I said, it has helped putting the eggshell powder, the cascarilla, in my pillow. Again, shout out Olga Ochun. Thank you for that tip. It has helped also putting the camphor in the water under my bed, at the center of my bed. It has helped with the smudging, with the, so it's all these things in culmination that I've been doing, plus baths, and of course I try to wear light colors and wear white as much as possible as well. So, and of course, if you have an altar, pray at your altar, talk to your ancestors, pray, again, prayer is very strong. So yeah, those are the things that have helped me, and I just want to share those tips and just some of those signs and dreams that are red flags, and you may want to up your spiritual protection. If I missed anything, which I'm pretty sure I missed a lot, name some other red flags in the comments, and what's your experience. If you've had sleep paralysis, what was that like for you? Is it something that you've learned to combat over time? How do you combat it? How do you protect yourself? Yes. How do you protect yourself? Feel free to share it in the comments. And yeah. Modupe. And until next time, peace out, guys. Thanks for joining me.